Welcome to Game Devs Play Games, where we play games and talk game design, and we are here with Telltale's The Wolf Among Us.
Yeah!
Woo!
Because you guys voted for it.
Yeah, you guys voted overwhelmingly.
I mean, it survived, what, three or four rounds of voting in Franbo,
So congratulations making it through, Franbo. Welcome to The Wolf Among Us, where this is one of my favorite Telltale games. It's based off of the Fables series. It's a great comic book series.
Which,
so,
if you haven't read Fables, this game should still make sense, right?
Yes, this game will make sense.
I haven't read Fables.
There's a couple of characters, like a lot of the characters in this game don't show up in the comics. You're like, this is what may have happened to these characters. And there's a few that do pop up. It's a really fun game. So check it out if you haven't yet. It's a pretty old one now. It was made back in 2013. So yeah, that was almost
the early days of Telltale. Really good.
Yeah, it was. It was like just a couple. It was like only a year after the first season of The Walking Dead.
Oh, that's right. The Walking Dead was their big.
Well, yeah, right before that, because Telltale had done a few things. They had done some Sam and Max games, and then they had done Back to the Future.
Wait, what? I thought Back to the Future came way after.
The Back to the Future game was like 2010, I think.
Oh, maybe they just like went through a marketing.
And then it was either Jurassic Park happened, which was not very good from what I heard, and then I think it was The Walking Dead season 1, or that may have been kind of intermixed. But yeah, so here is The Wolf Among Us, and
playing this one.
We play Big B Wolf. I always love looking through these because they always give you some cool graphics. This
is kind of cool because it uses the 3D art, but it uses some nice shaders to make it feel kind of flat and comic book style.
Yeah, and this is the style they use for all of their games. This is their style for every game.
This game series adapts to the choices that you make. This story is tailored by how you play.
And it says that in every episode of every game.
Which is a good precedent to set.
Once upon a time in New York City, there lived a community of fairy tale characters known as Fabletown. The Fables who lived there arrived hundreds of years ago after they were exiled from their homelands. Through the use of a magic spell called Glamour, they have protected their secret community from the mundane world. Sheriff Bigby Wolf protects them from each other.
And Sheriff Bigby Wolf used to be
the big bad wolf.
Which is why he's like the anti-hero.
Yep. He's very Wolverine-esque, very Logan.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah, no, I love these graphics. I love this style. I love this comic book panel games.
Oh man, yeah, they do a really good job making it feel comic-y.
Oh yeah.
Like, we played a little bit of the Batman game, and that one felt a little bit more 3D.
It was a little more polished. They definitely sacrificed some of the comic book aesthetic to make it smoother, I guess. And
I was gonna say, I wonder if it was only because they used higher like polygon counts in their 3D models.
And that's the thing, like a big thing with Telltale games is that they get glitchy the better the graphics get, like super glitchy.
Is that why the Batman game had a poor reception?
Oh man, dude, the Batman game is so glitchy. It's glitch-tastic.
That's alright. I love finding glitches.
No, I mean, but like, you don't have to find this glitch.
If anyone's seen our Final Fantasy 15 playthrough, they'll know that I laugh hysterically anytime we find a bug.
Oh man, or like what if friggin' who is it? One time I think it was Ignis or Prompto. Their chocobo just disappeared.
Mr. Toad. Oh, shit. Bigby! Listen, mate, I know I don't look human. It's a problem, I get it. I just stepped out the apartment for just a second to see what kind of damage this drunk shit is doing. Just cut me a break, yeah? I'll get me glamour first thing in the morning. Cross my arm. No need to kick up a fuss.
I'm looking at a 3-foot toad in a sweater. That's a problem.
And Mr. Toad is not another game, and that is not in the comics at all. Not that I've seen.
It's as simple as that.
You can't send me up to live with those animals.
Oh yeah, the farm is where like anyone who looks like an animal who doesn't get a glamour goes to, because glamours are kind of expensive.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so it's kind of like
classism a little bit.
Yeah, like they're mandated by law to use glamour.
Exactly.
It's not my problem. You're the one risking your entire family getting shipped off. It's completely irresponsible, Toad.
Bigby, please. That's a blow, mate. This will be taken care of as soon as the witches are available to cast the spell.
Whatever it costs, it's worth it. You don't want me catching you out of glamour again.
Fucking hell! See? This is what I called you about, Sheriff. You're just gonna stand there, do something, Bigby, before he completely tears up the place.
So, what am I walking into exactly?
Woodsman's on another bender. He's been going on like that for
And the
hours.
Woodsman is someone
This
else you
place
don't
to dust if
see
you
in
let
the
him. He's in a
comics.
fucking rage.
Which in theory would be the big bad wolf's biggest
He has to
enemy.
go.
Well, who's the woodsman from Red Riding Hood?
Yeah, Little Red, yeah. Which would be the woodsman that, in theory, would have gutted the wolf.
Oh, that's right.
I love Mr. Toad. Toad's one of my favorite characters in this whole series. He's someone you keep coming back to.
Lights are shaking again.
What did I say? You want a big bad wolf to take you away?
No.
Then get the fuck back inside.
Yeah, they portray a New York setting real well.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's
I'm
good.
already in love with this game.
It's such a fun game. And then this is another part of the game is finding things.
Ooh, okay, so it's sort of like investigation.
Yeah, this is the point and click part of the game.
Ah. So would it be better to use a mouse and keyboard?
No, I prefer the controller, to be honest.
I mean, they built this for console too, so it has to work pretty fluidly.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so what did we find?
We found a matchbook, and now we're looking at the phone, just hanging it up. So I just like to make sure I look at everything before I do anything. There should be a way to walk faster.
And on the left, is that your inventory?
That is my inventory. So right now I have money and I have the matchbook.
Can you look at those items individually?
No.
Okay, so it's just there in case like,
you need
for
it.
something?
Exactly. So first I can just kick down the door, which I'm just going to go ahead and kick it down instead of knocking.
God damn you! No,
Whoa, hey, hey!
You've got something on your face.
Fuck are you talking about, you stupid? I'll fucking kill you! You fucker!
All right, Reggie.
What are you gonna fucking do, huh? Get the fuck out of the way before you get the axe again.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa! So it,
Yeah,
their
but the
fables
fables
actually like
this.
came to
I don't have a
fruition.
choice but to put you down. Put me down. You got a shit fucking memory, Wolf. That's not how it went last time.
This isn't last time.
Oh shoot, I have to use these controllers again. So I was supposed to hit Y there.
What happens if you die here? It's just like,
You're just kind of like bone. You just have to redo it.
oh, I see.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not like game over. No, the point is to actually beat these games.
I mean, that's fair.
Off, asshole.
This is cool. I like these combat
yeah.
sequences.
It's a little better than just having to press buttons. You actually have to do a little bit more than just, well, throw them into that. There you go.
Well, it makes you pay attention in even that. Like, it's using a environment context.
Yep, exactly.
It's cool. I like this.
Oh yeah, no, I love the way they do this stuff. Well, they introduced something like this at the end of the during the first season of The Walking Dead, where you could beat the crap out of someone's face and it gets all bruised and like, there's the X.
Yeah, they really don't take long to show you. I guess there could be more mechanics than this, but like, I feel like they hit kind of the main two things, right? Like action and dialogue immediately.
Exactly. They want to show you what this game's all about.
Yeah, from a I guess tutorial and just like general presentation perspective, it's really smart.
You should probably get out of here.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm not
A lot of
leaving until
reviewers,
I
which I
get
don't
what's
agree with
mine.
this, often say like you pretty much get the sense of how good a game is by the first like 5 to 10 minutes of playing it, which I
Can't be
don't
nice
agree with
and
at
make
all.
your way
But
outside.
I feel like they kind of hit that very quick in this one.
They have that nice middle ground where they throw you right in the action because it's not super difficult to understand.
Shit. What the hell is going on? What happened?
A little misunderstanding that turned into a real shit show. Don't worry, you saw the best bits.
There's more where that came from, girly.
Knock it off.
Look, this is just the start of a shitty night for me. I just need the money he owes me, then I can go.
What are you doing here?
These lips are sealed.
What's your name?
Whatever you'd like it to be, handsome.
Don't make this more difficult than it has to be.
Sorry, Sheriff. Wouldn't want to add any difficulty to your night.
Why was he hitting you?
Because he's a jerk.
He asked me if I recognized him, knew who he was. I said I didn't. He started beating on me. Then you showed up, started
I wanna
beating
see
on
if-
him. That about cover it, hun?
I'm the woodsman, you whore. I saved Little Red Riding Hood from this monster. I cut this fucker open and filled his belly full of stones and threw him in the fucking river. That's who the fuck I am, you stupid bitch.
Hey, what did I say? I said be nice, or you wait outside.
Come on.
Yep. And that's how this game starts.
Nice.
Yeah, I love how this game
Setting
starts.
the tone real strong.
All right, well, what I love this game, what I love about this series and this game so much is that one of my favorite movie styles is film noir. And it has that noir feel because I mean you're playing a detective.
absolutely.
Moral ambiguity is huge. There's already kind of a femme fatale thing going on here, and Mr. Toad, my favorite. Or Toad, not Mr. Toad. That's
Yeah. Give me a second.
Oh no, by all means. Take your time.
So, how good is your insurance?
Can't be mad at you. I called you, and you come to help. I can't be mad. Even when you help, things end up more fucked than they started.
yeah, I love Toad so much.
He's not fucking dead.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. They're not supposed to win this one.
Oh,
So
okay.
there's something you're not supposed to win at first, so they like show it to you by being like, "Oh no!" Like this one, I don't think I'm supposed to win this one. Come on! I'm just gonna let it go. And no, I'm not. I think I died. Oh wait, oh no. So yeah, here's the thing. Yes.
Oh. Interesting. Okay, there's a lot going on in that moment.
Yes.
Huh.
There's a lot to break down in that.
Yeah, I was wondering if we ever see him in wolf form.
Oh, you will eventually. Not for a while, but it's worth it.
I kind of figured it's like one of those.
Don't worry, he's not dead.
Do they?
This is not how fables work. They're
immortal-ish.
What are you doing?
Yes, and the way
just
they
getting
exist is very interesting.
Oh.
All right back there?
Do they touch on that in the game?
I want to say they do. If they don't, we'll talk about it.
Oh, okay,
I don't want to
that's
ruin
fair.
it in
Not really
case
supposed to do
of
that.
people who don't know the series.
Not if I can avoid it.
Great.
You only had some like 50 cents.
The guy's got an axe in his brain. He's not feeling that.
More from me. He'll be.
I'll kill you, you fucking bitch.
Let me help.
I'll let her.
He's having a bad day.
And it's two of us.
I think I stopped her last time, so it's interesting to see.
Fools are hard to kill.
Suppose it is.
Yeah, how do you tend to play? Do you tend to like be more of the good guy, the bad guy,
I'm usually
or
more the good guy.
yeah?
Yeah. I always have a guilty conscience kind of thing. It's like, how would I want to be if it was me?
I was gonna say they definitely start this game strong with the moral ambiguity.
Oh, yes. And I think it's fun to play Big B like this. They'll just be like, forget it, whatever.
So I know we talk about this just about every single time it comes up, but how do you feel about the forced lose scenario?
The what?
Like where it forces the player to lose a situation?
Oh, you know,
Here.
I think that's okay, because there needs to be a precedent so you can't always succeed.
Now,
Or it's supposed to be more difficult, or it's supposed to continue the story, you know?
yeah. Oh, okay. Actually, that's an interesting point. So I'm sure there are a lot of situations in this game where if you fail something, the story continues. It moves
Yes.
on, which is
And
a
there are.
huge thing in games like this.
Yes.
So actually, I think having the forcing the player to lose in that scenario,
Hey,
what it does
you
is
like
it
my
teaches them that even if it doesn't exactly feel fair in that moment, right? Because you're like, you know, I didn't want to lose that, and I tried
Thank
my
you.
best, and I
Right.
still lost. And that's generally frowned upon in a lot of realms of game design.
Yeah.
I think there's still a right place and a
wrong place to use it,
and a wrong place,
absolutely.
yeah. But I think it
probably
teaches the
have.
player very
We all sort of know each other at one point or
elegantly
another.
how this system works and how
Yes.
it handles failure.
Exactly. Now, there are some moments there where you can mess up and it's okay. But then there are other moments where if you mess up, you're going to die and you have to restart again. See, look. Woodsman's up and gone already.
Weird, dude.
Yep.
What a strange world.
Totally. I didn't even notice that before.
Stop. We don't have to make any more of a thing out of it than it already is.
It's not just about you. I can't have him running around the city in the state he's in.
Good, because I was just starting to worry it was all about me.
That's not what I mean.
It's really interesting. Anytime she tries to ask who she works for, you've already tried twice now. She says, my lips are sealed.
Which was it he owed you?
And that's something you're going to keep seeing a few more times
100.
throughout this game.
I'm
Which
guessing
tells me either
for you to
she
show
works
them
for
the
my lips are sealed, or they're sealed by magic.
I'll be fine.
Because, I mean, it's very clear that magic is a thing in this game.
Yes. Well, clearly. I mean, the guy just...
Giving her money?
58.
What?
God.
What if you need that?
Right.
You don't.
Take it.
Maybe
Okay.
you do.
I'll be fine. You've done enough, really.
Just take the money. Okay?
I don't know if there'll ever be... I don't know if there'll ever be a season 2 of this game, but...
Thanks.
You mean like another...
Well, because it
Oh, right,
kind
'cause
of...
it does it in
kind of ends...
episodes.
Yeah, it kind of ends off on a cliffhanger, the whole series, kind of.
It's
I mean, that's
a
not
little
totally
late for an
inappropriate.
episode that
Yeah,
should-
no, yeah, stuff like this. Again, ambiguity. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, that's
I live in
fair.
the smallest apartment in the Woodlands. Everyone knows that.
Good to know.
You should get cleaned up. You look like shit. And I don't use that term lightly. Some of these look pretty bad.
Wow. Tell me what you really think.
Hey. I need to tell you something.
What is it?
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Aw.
A lady tonight
see
just
you
complimented you.
Wolf.
As she slowly walks away. Never to be seen again.
Dramatic. I don't believe that. I've seen her in the other chat or in the other episodes.
Shut up. Hopefully kept a match for himself. Oh, he did.
I love his permanent scowl.
Yep.
Yeah. I wonder if using that matchbook means that you like lose a clue that you could have later.
You know, I don't remember. Oh, I love these, man. Oh, this for the show.
Like
for this-
opening cinematic.
Yeah, this opening is so great. We can't really hear it very well, but the music is.
Yeah, I don't know if
Top
they'll
notch.
be able to hear it much either because we don't want a copyright strike.
Oh, right. Hey, blah.
That happens a lot. I mean, it's not the worst thing when it happens.
Nah.
YouTube is a lot better these days than it was even a couple of years ago with that stuff.
Yes, but I think this is the same intro they have for every episode of the game. Because, like, not all the games will have an intro like this for every episode, but I think Wolf Among Us, they do this for everyone.
It's very fitting for the Noir theme.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, it definitely gives a good vibe.
Episode 1.
Faith. How far are we?
We have 30 seconds left on the clock.
Well, this might be as good of time as any to take a moment here.
Yeah, this is probably a good point to call it.
Late.
Nice.
All right, so we'll told there.
This is awesome, though. I'm excited to be playing this one.
It's a good one. You know, real quick, some of the things to note in this game so far. I know we kind of touched on it real quick. Those characters that we've seen so far in the first episode, Toad, or the first opening, Toad, Woodsman, and our mystery lady, have not been in the comics, at least for the main run.
Has the wolf been?
Oh yeah. Oh, Bigby's a huge part of the comic. Yeah, Bigby's a huge part. And then so is a character we're gonna meet really soon here. Also a big part.
Oh, okay.
There are some cool things that happen in the comic that when I played this game first, I was like, so we're gonna learn about these people? Oh man. They are minus a Boy Blue though, and for those of you who like the comics, Boy Blue's a really awesome character in the comics. I don't think he shows up in this, if I remember correctly.
So then maybe this is the question of the day: is do you think, or rather, when creating a game based off of an existing property, should you, or really, what are the right and wrong ways, or good or bad ways to utilize that existing property? Is, you know, creating new characters a bad thing? Is using a lot of existing characters a bad thing? You know, what's I guess what is the good practice for that, I guess, for a game like this, do you think?
Absolutely. So
I think that's a complicated question,
but I think it's a good one. I think it's important, and you're definitely going to see why, and we'll talk about it.
And it comes...
And that's a question we can definitely talk about as we play through this game, too.
And that comes up with a lot of licensed games, right? Like, you know, can you enjoy the game if you've never read the comics or seen the movie, right? Like, is that an okay thing to expect? And Telltale definitely took the perspective of, you don't have to read the comics. No, you can get everything you need out of the game experience.
But you'll catch the little things. You catch the little things, you're like, oh, I see how this works. Which is very interesting. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button, comment on the question of the day, and share this with all your friends, because we kind of, you know, rely on you guys to keep going. So we'll see you guys.
Because we're not good at marketing.
Because we have no marketing budget.
Anyway, thank you for watching, everyone, and we will see you in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.